Good morning, everyone. God bless you. I want to apologize about the delay today. Today's a raining day in Boston, so a lot of rain around, and we gotta be careful when we driving. I hope I have been a good day. I mean, you have a good week. Today I want to talk about miracles, and that's something a lot of people in this time they stopped believing. Uh, when we see the Bible, we see like a lot of miracles happen. You can go to the Old Testament, like we see a lot of miracles by the prophets. And when was Jesus' ministry, we saw him like doing miracles too. And the question we have, does there still happen miracles in this time, or there are not? So that's something like a lot of people they might ask about, like because most of the things like we think that's the doctors, the scientifics who do the job, like who take care of disease, take care of a lot of stuff, like but they there are some miracles like the science they can explain. The science can like give like a result. Most of the time, like they got cancer, they got a lot of stuff. The people like they get healed, and like we wondering how. And in personal, I saw a miracle in my family, in my kids, both kids. Like the doctor saying, like they won't live. The doctor was saying like no, there's nothing there, so there might be your mind. They talked to my wife, and we were still believing in God. We still believing in the word of God, like that we're gonna have a child, and we believe. I believe like the miracle still happen this time, and I want to talk a little bit about the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 27. And he said, like, but Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but not with God. For with God all things are possible. So we got to think about a lot of things you can do by yourself. Other people they're talking about like you know get some goals. They're talking about like try to do something. And the Bible said, with man it is impossible, but not with God. When we're talking about this, we're talking about like you might be trying to do a lot of things, but if God is not on the plan, if God is not in the question, that something won't happen. And we gotta see that like a miracle. That's not something you can have it done like really easy. A miracle is something like it's extraordinary thing. Like when the doctor said like your child won't live, we give your child like 2 years of live, 3 years, and like 3 years he's gonna die because he got some disease, he got like problems in the body, problems in the heart, problems, in the rhythm. So when doctor says something like that, but you still believing in God, and then something happened, they usually your child like after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and now that are even like 10, 12 years, you see like, oh, the miracle happened. Something that what the doctor was saying like will happen. It didn't happen. We see a lot of people um, having issues about like some like legal programs, and like the lawyer just saying like you know what, there's no way, there's no way like this can happen, like it's no way like this can be fixed. You might be deported, you might be something happen, but that's nothing we can do about it. But when you see like something extraordinary happen, and then everything's get resolved, so that's a miracle too. We cannot be thinking about miracles about something like a supernatural. Miracle happen like small things. We see like a lot of people they like they got contaminated with this pandemic, and the doctor is saying like we have him like we have her like with a machine. So now it's on coma, and like we are not expecting, we don't have expecting like a good news about this, but couple hours later or one day later, everything changed. We say like what happening here? Why this happening? And by the doctors, by the scientifics, they might think everything about like a science, like oh, it gotta be like something concrete about like how that things happen. But the Bible said with God all things are possible. So I don't know what you're expecting from God. I don't know what you're expecting to God to do to you. I don't know what kind of miracle you are expecting. I don't know even if you believe in miracles. I don't know really. But let me tell you this, like the Bible is saying, if we believe in God, whatever for the man is impossible, for God is not. Because he's the man, he's the king of the impossible. Whatever you think, like you might be, but was no way to get it. Sometimes like let's put it like a simple. Sometimes you wanna like let's say buy a house or buy like a make like a business, and like you said like that's no way. That's no way I like I can buy like I have bad credit. I have like I don't work enough. I don't have enough money to buy this, and like when you feel it, everything changed. And like I don't know how this happened. I don't know how can go like at my house. How I know how to get a job. I don't know how can like go into the college and I pass college and everything is paid. I don't know how. That's a miracle too. We don't have to. We need to be have like a balance about like the knowledge and about the faith. You gotta be like a mixture about between faith and knowledge. And but mostly important is like we need to have the faith in God because nothing is impossible for God. Everything is possible for Him. We only use our faith to believe that miracle can happen. Maybe your son, maybe your daughter, be away. You might don't know, don't wanna know anything about like a Jesus. They might not know anything about like a church, but when one day is coming when you see your guy, your children, your son, your daughter coming to church, like you must say, like what happened here? How this happens? That's a miracle too, because God changed everything. God makes everything new, so He has the power to do it. But we need to believe on His power. We gotta believe in Him, what He can do, because whatever you wanna do on your own strength, it won't happen. You might be get it, but it might be very hard. But when God is on the plan, that's why like we always need to keep everything. God need to be the center of everything, and all the plans or like goals will be around Him, but He gotta be the center. He gotta be the main point, like to be able to reach all the goals, to reach all the dreams we have, because with everything is in His hand, so everything gonna be fine. But we need to believe. That's everything we need to do. We need to believe in the power of God, and that's the message for today. That's the reflection I wanna bring today. That miracles still happen. A lot of miracles with every different miracles on the economic, on the health, restoration. We see families that were almost destroyed. Like there was no way like to the husbands try to get into one point like to fix everything. The marriage was almost going down, but one day when they start putting like their faith in God, they start putting like everything in God, so everything changed. But we gotta do that. We gotta everything on His hand, and He is gonna take care of it. He's gonna do the miracle. Whatever you do, whatever miracle you're expecting from God, just believe. Just wait, but with faith. Use your faith to believe. Because for the man, the natural man, everything from God, that's craziness. But for those who believe, that's power. The gospel of God is power. And we gotta believe in his word with everything that he can do. Not only what he did in the past, not everything what he did with the Old Testament, not everything what he did when Jesus was in the ministry. He's still with us. We need to believe that miracles can happen. So that was the message for today. Again, I hope have been blessed to you, and I hope you're gonna have a good day today. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new live streaming. And tomorrow I'll be talking about restoration. So don't miss it. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new live stream, and have a wonderful day, and see you next time.